Hi everybody, welcome back to our next Lunch and Learn, and this one is courtesy of Pam Aggelakos, who said, do my neighborhood, do Willowdale. So here we are. So quick history of Willowdale. In the late 1700s, Jacob Cummer had a mill here. It seems like everybody in Toronto had a mill somewhere, and it's called Willowdale because of the trees, the willows, and dale, some sort of topography. So it seems like everybody names stuff after plants and topography. So the boundaries of Willowdale. Generally from Shepherd to Cummer, from Bayview to Bathurst Street. Those are sort of the big boundaries, and Yonge sort of bisects it. There's almost two sections of Willowdale. There is the east side, the Bayview side I call it, and then there's the Bathurst side. And albeit they're similar, but they're also a little bit different. The houses here on this side of Yonge Street, on the Bathurst side of Yonge Street, the lots tend to be a little bit smaller. But they have a lot of the same sort of construction. There's a lot of the older bungalows. They have a lot of 90s. That's when the monster homes came in. They first started building it probably in the early 1900s here, but I guess it really took off. Willowdale really took off in the 40s and 50s, I guess when people were returning from the war. A lot of these bungalows sort of are for those families. But you know, the lots are great sizes. They knocked them down. And again, a lot of the stuff that was knocked down was started in probably the 90s into the 2000s. And you'll see this is really like a good classic case of them. And now they're starting to build a little bit more modern stuff. So, we're going to go eat here. I cannot remember the name of the restaurant.
Sang-Ji Fried Bao.
Sang-Ji Fried Bao. I've never been there, but Joelle recommended it. She said it's a great place to eat. So we're going to comment. And then we're going to go up and down Yonge Street. So this strip of Yonge Street, basically from Finch all the way down to probably Mel Lastman Square, Empress, there are tons and tons of restaurants, lots of Chinese restaurants, Korean, Persian, everything. So we're starting here. This stuff looks great. We have some fried bao. This place has a very tiny menu, by the way. They only make a few things, and this is it. So the fried bao is basically a pork-filled bun, the wonton soup, which everybody knows about, is pretty common, and Chinese noodles, which has scallions and peanuts. So let's dig in and see how it tastes. So we're here on Yonge Street. We're in Mel Lastman Square. It is kind of the heart of Willowdale, even though it's sort of really North York's City Hall. So quick review, Sang-Ji Fried Bao. The buns that you saw in the very beginning, those were fantastic. I would go there just for the buns. The soup actually wasn't too bad either. The noodles, it was meh. So, you know, honest review, go there for the buns. Anyways, so I would be remiss if I'm here in Willowdale. I talked about houses, but there is such a plethora of condos. It's unbelievable the number of condos that are being built here and have been built here. Thousands and thousands. Now it's obvious, I guess, because you know, proximity to the subways. There's one at Shepherd, there's one here at Mel Lastman Square, there's one at Finch. Really good access to the highways here as well. I neglected to talk about schools. There's great schools here. Earl Haig is one of the top ones, Claude Watson. There's lots of great stuff. So and also as far as the streetscape goes, again, people aren't coming here for shopping per se. Those are the malls. But if you basically need anything you need in your life other than that, liquor stores, drug stores, there are more restaurants than you can shake a stick at here. We're probably going to even have to come back even just to find another place to eat. I want to also talk about prices of the condos. I know I'm bouncing around. 1 bedrooms, you're probably looking on the low end, probably into the low 5s, somewhere like that. 2 bedrooms, you're talking probably, the low end is probably into the low 6s, but the majority of them are probably 7 to 9, and they go up to about $1.5 million. And I guess if you get into the really high end penthouses, it'll be more, but those are the general numbers. Anyways, I love doing these videos. I love the comments. I love when people send in suggestions. I'm getting a lot of views, which really makes me happy. I want people to send in stuff, so don't forget to like, share, send, comment. Thanks very much, and we'll talk soon.